Hey guys, we're at Niemeyer's Trailer Sales in Albertville, Minnesota. Today we're going to be looking at the Arctic Fox 22G pull-behind camper. So we have Mitch here with us. He's going to be giving you a walk around, giving us some explanations as to all the features on this unit, and hopefully he can answer some questions if you guys have any in the comments. So here's Mitch.
Yeah, thanks guys. So yeah, just walking around and pointing out a few things. One nice thing about the 22G that not all of the Arctic Fox travel trailers are going to have is it's actually going to have a generator ready compartment. So this one obviously does not have the generator, but basically all the wires, propane connections and everything are already run there. So that's an option you can add at any time. And then that would be a propane generator, so it'll actually just use fuel from your propane tanks on the camper instead of having to worry about gas or anything like that. So you can order them from the factory with that. Otherwise, you can add them at any time. It's got the compartment for it. So this one has the optional power jacks here. So this is not the auto level system that some of them have, but basically they're just on a switch here. You hit extend and the jacks will run down. So that's nice instead of having to worry about cranking them or anything like that. And there is a way to, everything that's powered on the camper has a way to do it manually. So a lot of people take these where they don't have power or anything like that. So if something went wrong, you can still operate them manually. So all of the Arctic Fox travel trailers and fifth wheels are going to come with Goodyear endurance tires, made in the US, a good upgraded tire. So a lot of people really like that. You've got your power awning, so just hit a switch and it'll run out. It does have an LED light strip on the actual metal tube when the awning is extended. That gives some nice, kind of mood lighting for when you're under the awning. So you've got the More Ride flip-up steps that everything's coming with now. So basically you just grab those, flip them up and in, and then close the door. Very easy to adjust, and people like how nice and sturdy they are. So as opposed to your older style steps. So big pass-through storage compartment. Underneath you do have some lights under there, so lots of storage. This is going to be kind of under the bed inside the camper. So it's going to come with two 30-pound LP tanks, so it should last you quite a while, depending on what you're doing. That's standard. We fill them for the customers and everything. And then they're also going to come with two 24 group deep cycle interstate batteries. That's going to vary depending on the dealer, but that's how we send them out. So two batteries, power tongue jack, so you don't have to crank that. Just raise that up and down. Makes hooking and unhooking from the truck nice and easy. So some nice cap lights. These are lights here, the switch is inside. So, and then you've got some lights here. So hooking up in the dark, these are really helpful. Or if you just want to kind of annoy your neighbors at the campground, they're good for that too. Right here you've got an extra solar plug. So all of the Arctic Foxes, whether they're travel trailers, fifth wheels, or pickup campers, they all come with solar on the roof, a small 45 watt panel. But they're all also going to have an exterior solar port like this. So basically you can buy additional solar and basically set it out on the ground or on a stand or wherever and plug it in there. And then that'll basically help charge your batteries, if you're camping off the grid or boondocking or something like that. So got the other side of your nice big pass-through compartment. On this side you're going to have a lot of your hookups and everything. Your freshwater tank fill is behind there. Your city water connection if you're camping with city water. Cable and satellite hookups. This model is actually going to have a hardwired shore power cord, so instead of having to worry about rolling up the cord separately and losing it or anything like that, it just stays wired to the camper. So all your sewer drains back here. You've got another light back by the sewer. So storage in the bumper for a sewer hose. So when we send them out, they come with a a 10-foot sewer hose, but they'll accommodate, you know, I think up to like 30 feet of sewer hose, so pretty nice. Got a ladder to the roof because it is a full walk-on roof. You might see if you look in the brochures or online or anything, Arctic Fox really likes to brag about how strong their roofs are. They've got the picture of like 30-something people up on the roof that, you know, having a party up there. So this is going to be your black tank flush to help keep your black tank and the sensors clean. So that's nice. Most models are going to come with that. The pull behinds are going to have a receiver hitch that comes standard with them. They're not rated for towing, like even on the fifth wheels that still come with the receiver hitch, they're not rated for towing, but they're good for like a bike rack or something like that. Sure. And then you can have them beefed up basically at a weld shop or something so that they are certified for towing a boat or a side-by-side or you know, whatever else you want. So full-size spare tire comes standard with the unit. And here you've got your water heater. So on this model, it's going to be a 10-gallon tank, which is, you know, bigger than what a lot of campers come with. Yeah. And then even some of the bigger travel trailers and fifth wheels, it's actually going to be a 16-gallon. Wow. So a lot of hot water.
So on this unit, how big are the black and gray tanks and the freshwater?
The freshwater on this one's going to be 50 gallons, so wow. Pretty big. Gray water is going to be 42, and then black is going to be 35. Okay. So pretty sizable tanks considering it's not, you know, a huge trailer. So. Sure.
Awesome. Well, let's head inside and we'll show you guys what the interior of this looks like.
Okay, so on the inside, you're going to have your bed here. It's a fixed bed as opposed to, you know, a lot of shorter campers like this will come with the Murphy bed. So it's nice that it's a fixed bed, queen size. USB chargers on both sides of the bed that'll operate off of 12 volts. So if you're camping, you know, without shore power or a generator, you can still charge things off of that. You do have a fantastic fan above the bed that'll blow air in or out, again off of 12 volts, so that's pretty nice if you're camping without power. All the Arctic Fox pull behinds come with their complimentary clock, just a nice little touch that, you know, that they give you. You got your kitchen area here, so you're going to have your nice, you know, double basin sink. Pretty sizable. You do have a light above there. You got your microwave, you have a hood fan and a light, so if you're cooking, you know, you can actually exhaust air out. 3-burner stove and oven. So those have some pretty lights on them as well. Just little touches like that. Over here you're going to have a few things. So these are going to be your holding tank heaters. So all Arctic Foxes, or I should say all Northwoods products, Northwoods being the company that builds Arctic Fox and Fox Mountain, Wolf Creek, things like that, they're all 4-season campers. So they're all able to be used in below freezing weather. So on this model, each of the holding tanks actually has an electric heat blanket on it that'll run off of 12 volts. Wow. So if you're camping in below freezing weather, you can flip those on and it'll help keep your tanks from freezing up. This is going to be your solar charge controller. So like I was saying, every Arctic Fox is going to come with at least some solar, and then this is going to be the controller that'll basically give you different information. It'll give you battery voltage, it'll give you charging current in amps, amp hours, things like that. Got your stereo, you know, it's got AM, FM radio, Bluetooth for your phone or other devices. It is a CD and a DVD player that's already hooked up to the TV, so that's nice. Got your dinette here, which makes into a bed. The dinettes that Northwoods uses are actually kind of unique to Northwoods. They call them the Dream Dinette. Instead of having like table legs or anything underneath the table that kind of get in the way, it's just kind of open, but then it still makes into a bed. You've got a lever underneath that you just flip over, and then the whole thing just pushes down. You know, you can pull your cushions out of the way and then lay everything flat to make a bed. This unit's going to come with a 12-volt TV, so you actually can use the TV and the antenna just off a 12 volt if you don't have power, which is kind of nice. Not all of them are going to come with that. So thermostat on the wall, so you can control your furnace and your air conditioner all in one place, which is nice. You got your Norcold refrigerator here. So this is going to be kind of your traditional two-way fridge that'll run on 110 volt electricity or propane gas. So that's right there. And then a pretty nice and spacious bathroom. You know, nice shower there. Lots of storage, you know, in the closet behind me. One other feature we've got is up here on the ceiling. So this camper is going to have a Winegard Gateway 360 TV antenna. Works really well for picking up, you know, local channels. And then this box in here is actually going to be the Winegard Gateway router. So what this will do is it'll act as a Wi-Fi booster. So if you're camping somewhere that has Wi-Fi, you can basically connect your phone or whatever device to this and kind of boost the signal, help make it stronger. And then one other thing that this will do is you actually take this cover off and there's a spot for a SIM card. So you can purchase a SIM card from your cellular carrier, put it in here, and then the camper will actually work as a hotspot, a 4G LTE hotspot if you're camping off the grid. So pretty cool feature there. Then over here, you're going to have kind of your main control panel for the unit. Up here, you're just going to have a bunch of different lights. So your awning light, you know, if the awning is extended, cap light for the front, and different kitchen, living room lights there. You're going to have your water tank monitors here. So you just press and hold these buttons, and as you use water, it'll show you how full your tanks are getting. Different switches here, switches for your water heater. So the water heater will operate on propane or 110 volt electricity, so you can control that here. Switch for your water pump, and then again different light switches here. And the switch here is for your power awning, you know, extending and retracting that. And then this switch here is going to be for the generator. So I talked about the optional onboard generator. You can actually start and stop it from inside the camper here. So that's a pretty nice feature.
So thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, we're going to do one more walkthrough without any of us in here so you can see the full view without any obstructions. And stay tuned for more videos.